Okay, it seems like I screwed up a bit there with the transitions. But yeah, welcome back to BFNations, all of you. And yeah, today's match will be seeing Automatic Mustangs going against Stormtiger team. And this is a PC side North American Division 1 match. Currently, these two teams are tied on the third place. Both of them have currently 9 points. And technically, the winner of this match is definitely getting one step closer to possibly being the winner of the whole divisions. But it's not clear because there's still these two teams ahead of them anyway, which would be the Omniscient at the moment on the second place with 10 points, and then currently on the first spot we have 0 Day eSports, 13 points. Yeah, definitely an interesting match that we'll be seeing here tonight. Definitely for the winner of the match will be a bit easier road to try to reach that Division 1 spot. I'm not too familiar with the numbers if it's even possible for the team that loses here tonight to win the divisions anymore, but definitely it is possible for the team that will be winning tonight, if we will be getting. The match, of course, can be ending in a draw. Related to that, you can of course bet your battle coins again to the team that you think is going to be winning tonight. And the command for that one is !bet, clan tag of your team, and the amount of battle coins you'll be betting on. Or if you'll be betting on draw, then you will be typing in draw instead of the clan tag. Yeah, we're pretty much here waiting for the match to start. We have all the players on the server itself, so we should not be too far away from kicking this off. Berg asking on the chat if this is PC, and yes, this match is on PC. Meanwhile, while we're waiting for the actual map to be loading in and stuff, we can be actually taking a look into how the rest of the divisions are doing at the moment. So, for example, the North American Xbox One side. Well, you'll be seeing the stats on the screen. I do not have the page open itself, but yeah, there we have the point cap with the lead and Apex Predators second place. So there's definitely those two teams that definitely have the option for the reaching the win of the division, but I don't know if the third place there has the chance there anymore for it. And the North American PlayStation 4, quite sure we have Rasa still in the lead, if I remember correctly. I might be mistaken though. Cannot remember all of the stats all the time. So we're about to be starting off the map. Teams are choosing their kits. And it will be interesting to see what they'll be choosing, if there's any surprises or anything. But at this point I want to remind you that you have 15 minutes time to bet on the team that you think is going to be winning. So remember to bet if you want to be doing that. Let's just get on to the match itself. Tell me if the gameplay audio is too loud. I'm not really able to hear it myself at the moment, but hopefully it won't be. looking into the kit selections that they chose, that both teams went with the battle mechanic as their vehicle operator, and that's not surprising really at all. And both of the teams also went with the raid leader as their squad leader, so not a surprising choice either. And then we see the mortar support, at least on the Mustangs side, and I don't think we have the mortar support on the Stormtiger team. So that is definitely a disadvantage for them compared to, well, the mortar definitely is a thing that you want to be using against the enemy tank, but you can do without, so let's see if that will be a correct choice for them today. Yeah, Stonetiger team got the first flag capture there, but only one ticket, and I think that was from a kill itself, so yeah. Tangs at the moment capturing the flag, and they're not really being challenged at the moment, at least. Let's see how the first person view is working today. Yesterday we had a bit of an issue with the first person lagging a lot, so it seems to be working alright for now, but hopefully it will be staying at least on this quality for now. Fabao seems to be going for an interesting flank, or seems to be being pushed for this flank. Was getting some shots, but definitely an interesting play from Tang's side, since they're getting two players going for that flanker, and meanwhile they cannot really be focusing on the flag itself, and yeah, pretty much left it for Tigers to capture, and yeah, they're only 3 tickets away from opening the points for each. Go. Seemed to be quite easy for Tigers to get back to the flag and capture it, so definitely I would have wanted to see Tangs to be holding on to it a bit more roughly and with a bit more bodies on the actual flag area. That's what did not happen, so let's see if Tangs is able to improve on that for the rest of the half of the first one. So, none of the Mustang players really got to the flag itself. Tigers are definitely holding onto the edge of the flag for themselves, and they're not really letting anyone to get in. That is definitely working out for themselves, since they are about to get their second point. But there we see the Mustang's choice for the mortar support being used. Definitely that is going to be trouble against the Tigers tank, which needed to retreat from the flag area and do some repairs on it. Well, he's getting back to the fight relatively fast, but if that mortar support will be timed perfectly with the rest of the team's pushes into the flag, that definitely can be a devastating way to get to the flag itself. And see if Tanks is able to capitalize on the possibility of using the water like that.
Throwing smoke grenade.
So it seems like Tangs has realized that they cannot get to the flag straight, so they're going for a right side flank for themselves, and through the houses. I mean, it seems to be working quite well. They actually managed to clear the flag, and based on the distraction that they caused with the flag itself. Yeah, we'll see if this time Tangs is able to hold into the flag itself a bit longer than they did previously. Definitely the third set is looking strong for themselves, even though the tickets are tied, but they're about to get the flag, so I would be surprised if Tigers are able to get third point here, but definitely seems to be going for Tang, at least what it seems to be now. We have Fabio here again with an interesting flank. He seems to be the flanker for Tigers, and well, the assault classes is definitely the correct class to do the flanks. Those are definitely devastating to go against the enemy tanks if you just get a bit behind them. They're not aware of where you're actually coming from. Nicely doing some distraction behind the enemy lines here for themselves, for them team, and has to push into the flag because of it. Yeah, Tiago definitely is doing a lot of work for his team. I don't think he has been taken out yet.
We have taken objective butter.
Yeah, definitely Tiago will be a challenge for tanks to take him out, in order to push to the flag itself. Oh, that was interesting flank again going from Fabio. I don't know how to say that name. Does the chat know how to say Fabios? How do you pronounce it? Or should I call him Zumba Vida? Zumba. I don't know. Anyway, it seems like Tiago is now taken out. I totally missed that when I was figuring out the pronunciation of the names. So Tiago has been taken out and Tangs are on the flag. So, yeah. Third time again, Tang is on holding the flag, and we'll see if this time they'll be able to get some points out of it. Snapper, the only one alive for his team, I think he'll be waiting out this set and won't be going on into a kill streak, since they would be needing 3 tickets in order to get this set. And definitely looking again strong for Stormtigers to get the team in, so Snapplefish need to be waiting for his team to recruit to push for the next set. Seems to be that Tigers are assuming another flank from the right side, which is not really happening yet. So Zumba again seems to be going into another flank himself. Realizes that there's no enemies on the side. It's just assuming they'll be. Yeah, interestingly, Tanks definitely got to the flag from the river side, but that was definitely something that Tigers weren't really looking for. But yeah, you rarely see teams pushing from the reverse side into the flag. But now Tang definitely did it, mainly because Tigers weren't really looking after that specific sector at all. But at least based on how we have seen it earlier going, when Mustangs actually get to the flag, they're not really managing to capture it all the way through, and Tigers are able to get back to it quite fast, so we'll see what's the plot this time. Seems like Tang is able to get some tickets at least out of it, and they are again looking strong on this specific set. Tiago is back on the game, and well, he's back on the flag itself. Yeah, first point for Mustangs, and definitely looking a bit better for second half of the match themselves. We'll see if they'll be able to get a second point here. their defensive line is a bit more behind the flag itself instead of the trying to prevent tigers to actually get to the flag, so they definitely need to be regrouping here a bit and making sure that they're placed correctly to actually defend the flag. But at the same time, Thiago is definitely doing some damage to the defensive line of Mustangs, since he did just take the other vehicle operator class out. So, and yeah, definitely that specific kill for Thiago and Stormtiger get to the flag again. So at this point, there is still 4 minutes to bet. And at the moment, we have not seen anyone to be betting on anything, so interesting. But if you think you want to be betting on a team that you think is going to be winning, and maybe even winning some battle coins out with, then you still have about 4 minutes to do so. If you so wish. So Stormtiger's only 1 kill away from getting the point, and again Thiago sniping it with the tank. And yeah, 5 points for Stormtigers. Seems like Stormtigers are managing to clear the houses next to the flag, and now it seems like, yeah, might be going to the second half with the scores of 6-1. Since Stormtigers only 1 to get away from, well, we go 6-1. Equal amount of deaths for both of the teams. 33, although the kills definitely win. Tigers here. Relatively even sets. Usually when we see these matches, there definitely seems to be a few sets for one of the teams where they do not gain any tickets, or they only gain 1 or 2. But based on the matches that I've seen, this is definitely, well, it's not the most even one, but one on the most even side at the same time. Definitely not that one-sided. So definitely Mustangs has the opportunity to gain more points for themselves on the second half. All they really need to be paying attention to more is to actually holding the flag and getting those defensive lines in front of the flag a bit faster. But how they can be actually doing that is, well, I would say that with the assistance of their mortar support, they need to push Thiago out of the flag and then make those pushes, and with the mortar also keep Thiago out of the flag. There we go, second half. So not really a strong push for the flag itself from neither of the teams at the start of the second half. Pretty much waiting for the kills on the flanks. And the betting just closed, so no one betted on anything, so cannot be pulling out those stats this time. But Karda here, capturing the flag for Tigers, he is there alone and pretty much surrounded by Mustangs, but no, it seems like Mustangs realize that there's only one player in, so they're definitely going for the hunt. They do not know where he is though, I think. Yeah, now they've realized that he's in the house, and yeah, he's taken out with the grenade. Grenade crossbow. Tang with the possession of the flag and looking strong for the first set of the second half. There we go. Tiago again pushing for the flag and causing trouble for Mustang's defense. So we'll see if with that distraction it seems like Tigers are able to push the flag. Not able to get the kill on Kirk though. Angel doesn't find, no, spots the enemy a bit too late and didn't get the kill. So yeah, Kirk definitely holding the flag well for themselves. Now gets taken out by Sab, but definitely did some good work there for Mustangs and managed to hold the flag a bit longer than, well, only one to get away, so they Mustangs definitely would need to be pushing for that kill now any chance they get. And yeah, there we go. Snapplefish got the kill. So now we might be seeing a regroup from the Mustang side and see how they'll be pushing into the flank. Again, I would like to remind you that the matches that we play here are best of 2. So yeah, we'll be playing only 2 maps, so winning the first one definitely means that you can either win the whole match or make it into a draw, so definitely something that you want to be looking for is winning the first map. And yeah, at the moment Stormtiger's definitely looking strong on it, but at the same time Mustangs has shown us that they are able to get those points. See if they'll be able to continue with the newly found motivation to do so. Bit of a potato aim here. Although he did not really see where the enemy is through the smoke, but definitely a lot of missed bullets there out of the sides. Yeah, Stonebank only one to get away, pushing into the first map, at least into a draw. So yeah, now it seems like Mustangs definitely is in trouble too for the outcome of the first map, if they want to have a say on. Yeah, they are making the regroup here and pushing into the flag straight instead of doing any flanks or anything. So, well, they are running out of time at the same time, so they need to get on that flag as fast as they can. Both tanks shooting at each other, and it seems to be Tiago here winning the fight itself, managing to get the tank out of the play. So yeah, definitely seeing a lot stronger now for Stormtiger. 2 tickets away, and well, they are a bit losing the possession of the flag, but at the same time, yeah, there we go. Stormtiger getting the win on the first map. Again, I would like to mention that the odds online here for this match is that currently these 2 teams are tied for the 3rd spot for the Division 1 on the North American PC. And yeah, basically the winner of this match will be taking at least the 2nd place at the current standing. And the winner of this match is definitely getting a better standing on the possibility of winning the whole divisions, but that will be depending on other match outcomes too, so it won't be guaranteed win for the winner, but definitely something that Stormtiger team has now managed to get a bit closer to. But yeah, we'll be hopping into the 2nd map in a few minutes, so I'll be letting you guys listen to some tunes while we wait for that map to be loading in. Catch you in a few minutes. There we go. Starting off Sinai Desert as on our 2nd map here. Yeah, Stormtiger team managed to win the first map with the score of 8-2. So, definitely looking a stronger team here, and we'll see if Mustangs has anything else to say about it. And From the start of the map, I have to say that this is the first time that I see both of the vehicle operators going this side of the map. Usually we see both of the tanks going on to the Overwatch here, where we see Snapplefish at the moment going on with his mortar, but interesting play indeed. Fabao or Zumba managed to get the kill on the ChristianWinnie there, working as the tanker Mustangs, and yeah, definitely looking against strong for Stormtigers to get that tank out of the play at the start of the map and even get the flag for themselves. Definitely have more bodies on the flag itself at the moment, or actually equal at the moment. So we'll see how it will be moving here. Both teams are technically just waiting to see what will happen.
We have taken objective apples.
So again, Snapplefish with the mortar support managed to push the Tiago out of the flag, but yeah, it's... well, now it seems to be interesting. At this point, Mustangs definitely should be capturing the flag when the tank isn't there, but they just went for the kills on the Overwatch. And they seem to be losing the fight there on Overwatch too, so definitely not looking great for them. And it seems like the squad leader for Mustangs. Oh yeah, he is on the flag still, so we'll see if he'll be able to get the more players onto it. But did not spot the other way. Oh, there we go. Gets 2 kills there. And now he would need to be placing those spawn... oh. No time to place those spawn beacons then. Tiago pushing with the tank. Definitely one of the most aggressive vehicle operators I've seen. Usually when you see a team play that aggressively with their vehicle operator, they usually play the demolition driver kit instead of the battle mechanic. Yeah, that was definitely good shooting with the mortar there again, with Snap by Snapple clearing the flag for themselves, and now we see Mustangs holding the flag, and we'll see how many tickets they'll be gaining. So it stops Stormtiger at 7, so again in this game mode you only gain tickets by holding the flag, so tickets from the kills or squad wipes in this game. Kirk managed to get some shots on the enemies, more kills for himself. There we go. Oh, double kill with the pistol. Definitely a cute play, but it seemed like both of the enemies were already weakened by his teammate. Anyway, double kill with the pistol, so definitely clip-worthy material again. It's at the moment 75, and definitely it seems like might be getting it into a 7-7 before we see Stormtigers back on the flag itself. There we go, and the map is at the moment drawn. Zumba here going for the tank kill. Did manage to do some damage to it, but no kill at least. So yeah, now we definitely see strong play from Mustang's side, and maybe this is their preferred map. Seems like first point will be going for Mustangs. And it is. bit helped out on the previous sector. I'm just thinking that the Mustangs lost their tank at the start of the set. And that basically gave them time to improve and plan their strategy to push the flag itself, so gave enough time for the tank to respawn, to make more coordinated push to the flag, so maybe that worked out well for them because of it.
Take that first aid.
The second sector, and Stormtiger here taking the first capture of the flag, losing it straight away. Or starting to lose it. Didn't lose it. Was close at the same time.
Let's capture that objective.
See quite a strong right push with 2 infantry players by Mustangs on their left side. Yeah, are going well. At this point I would have wanted to see at least 3 of the players on the flag itself, seems. Yeah, they're not really able to capture the flag with just 2 players. But at the same time, yeah, it's the squad leader himself on the flag, so definitely a risky play. And yeah, I personally want to see the squad leader himself placing himself out of the flag area. A bit more a safer place here, which Kirk is doing at the moment, yes, but that's only because he has no infantry players of his own surrounding him. So now it seems to be the last moments for Mustangs to push to this sector. Definitely failed their previous attempt to get the flag here, and yeah, running out of time here, and they need to make the push now. They're going aggressively against the enemy tank. There we go. Mustangs managed to capture the flag, and we'll see. Last time when they got the flag for themselves, previous sector, they did hold it all the way through, so let's see if they'll be able to do it again. Kirk placed him as a squad leader behind the enemy, so we'll see if they'll be able to actually get some kills with it. Doing some shots and 8 damage on the enemy there. Gets taken out by Angel though. And it seems like Mustangs did lose the flag, and at this point it seems like Stormtiger will be getting the second sector and the first point for themselves on the second map. Yes, the push from Mustangs is a bit too late. Yep, they should have held the flag a bit longer than they did. That did not happen, and the score is tied. At least based on my personal view on this map, at least based on the maps or the matches that I've seen on this map, the team that tends to win the third sector on the first time around tends to win the match, but or the map itself. We'll see how it goes. quite tight on the flag itself. Interesting to see all of the players are out there. And Mustangs getting 2 kills and starting to gain some capturing for themselves. So, yeah, Angel at the moment, only one on the flag itself. And his pawn makers are taken out, so yes, Mustangs did manage to get the flag, so we'll see how long they'll be able to hold it. Interesting to see 2 infantry players kind of crashing the Mustang's tank. Is Zumba here again with shock assault? Yes, and Karda, the 80 assault, I think? No, I'm not too sure what's the name of that kit, but not of this assault variations, so definitely the correct kits to push a tank. Interesting to see 2 players from their team to push the flank, push on the tank when they don't have the flag on their position. They are gaining it now, but well, it worked out. Seemed like Stormtiger had enough trust on the rest of their team to actually get the flag for themselves. I kinda understand now, retrospectively, they did there. Make 2 infantry players push on the enemy tank and allow your own tank to push to the flag itself, so yeah, you would always need to be going tank on tank. Mr. Kaiser seems to be going into a bit of a interesting flank, leaving 18 points behind. Did not hit any of his shots there. Now he has given away his position. Seems like he's managing to distract the enemies, yes, but let's see if Mustangs are able to push to the flag because of it. Seems to be happening correctly, so yeah, now they're technically pushing the tank from 2 sides. The Mortar and the Kaiser with his class, but luckily Tiago takes out. So just to repair the tank and yeah. See, this is definitely a tough sector. And it does not help Mustangs though. Still about 80 seconds away from getting their tank back to the play. Will we be seeing a air tool kill? Not this time. Angel here again, low the flag, so now it seems like Mustangs have a chance to capitalize on it and gain some more tickets. Only 3 tickets away from getting the point. 2. So yeah, Stormtiger definitely now in trouble on this specific sector at least. Mustangs definitely are showing here that the match isn't over yet. Not as long as they have a say on it. Only 1 kill for Christian, though. Compared to 13 that we have Tiago. Tiago has, so. Based on these statistics, it would be easy to say which Wii collaborator here is the most efficient one for their team, but at the same time, Mustangs is at the moment lead with the points, so maybe he's not getting a lot of kills for his team, but maybe he's making the plays to happen. So, we are on the last half this match today. And interestingly, we don't see Mustangs picking out their tank. Okay, they seem to have redeployed to get the tank into the play itself. Bit of a miss-spawn there at the start. Hopefully it won't be costing them too much. So yeah, Tiago definitely showcasing here that he's not the tank that will be going for overpass at all. At the same time, he definitely left his team kinda alone on the flanks, and yeah, it seems like Mustangs is able to capitalize on it. Only 2 players for Stormtigers on the flag itself. We'll see if they'll be able to regroup a bit. Angel managed to get some spawn there for his teammate. And it is a 3-3 now on the actual burn area. Two. What Tiago is shooting at. Anyway, Mustangs gets the first capture on the second half. That was definitely after some fights on the actual flag area, so it didn't come with easy play.
We are losing objective apples.
Objective is under attack! Hold ground! Put your back!
Arda here obsessively looking for enemies to shoot at, and now he finds one. Gets some damage at least, but kill. Oh, he goes into the shack and hides in it. Seems like he managed to hide in it. Oh, or not. Only one does know that person in. And Yes, goes with knife kill. Karda did not mercy hide. If Mustangs will be winning this map, then the overall outcome of the match will be a draw. That is definitely not with the best interests of either of the teams. But yeah. To explain the situation a bit there, Mustangs is definitely in the situation that they're not looking too strong in the possibility of getting the divisional win anymore. But at least they have possibility here to say that Stormtiger won't be there either. But we'll see. It definitely needs to be earned from Stormtiger's team side, so yeah, that's definitely one of the downsides with the best of two base that were best of two well, setting how we host the divisions at the moment, so match can always end in a draw. And we have seen a few draws happening, so it's not really that uncommon, but not the outcome that happens most of the time. Yeah, Mustang on the lead. And they are only 1 point away from getting the map here, so we'll see. Again, I would like to remind you that if after the first 2 halves or after the first 6 sectors the points are 3-3, then on Siniters the game actually goes into a overtime. And on overtime they actually play 2 rounds on this specific B sector, so that is definitely what Stormtiger here now wants to happen. In order to that to happen, they need to be taking the next 2 points. And technically, if they want to secure the win here now, they'll need to be winning the next 4 sectors. And yeah, at least based on the scoreboard at the moment, that won't be easy. Mustangs definitely showcasing that Sinai Desert is their map and they know how to play it and they have practiced it, so now it's Stormtiger's time to showcase if they know the map too. Do you get the early capture on the flag itself?
Ammo coming at you!
Flag seems to be contested quite heavily from both of the sides, so neither of the teams is really pushing where the enemy itself is, but both of them are on the burn area. So that was definitely an interesting push by Angel as the squad leader himself. Yeah, that definitely leaves Stormtiger here as a disadvantage when to be getting their squad leader spawning all the way from the base here. And yeah, that definitely, I wouldn't say well played from Stormtiger team's side, so yeah, Mustangs now with the possession of the flag. But Stormtigers is right next to it and they'll be knocking into the doors in a second here and see. I'm not too sure if we saw the situation as it actually played out, but Angel definitely missed a lot of shots there and gets taken out by Christian with his pickaxe, and yeah, that specific push was prevented by Mustangs. And this is definitely means that Stormtiger has about this and the next push time to get to the flag, and we'll see. They have one of the we have Zumba here with the flag. Gets the kill. Snapple. So now is the moment for Stormtiger to get the flag for themselves, but they are losing the fights on the majority of the fights, at least on the burn area, so not looking great. We might be looking into a draw here. Mustangs only 2 tickets away from getting the 4th point, and in a second here only 1 ticket away. And yeah, now we definitely are seeing the last push from Mustang's side, or no, Stormtiger's side, and we'll see. They managed to get Tiago and Angel on the flag, so definitely looking like a close call. If Stormtiger team managed to get the victory out of this one, then definitely it was the right moment for them to push to the flag. That was really close that they lost it all.
I can pass you in.
Nice double by Snapple. Hearing the flag. So
Ammunition for you.
even though it was really close for Stormtiger to get back to the game, it's now it definitely seems like it's over. It might not be. I might be wrong, but no, I am not wrong. And Mustangs takes the 2nd map, and the overall outcome of this match is a draw. Who would have thought that that's the outcome? Definitely we saw a lot stronger play on, at least on the kills and deaths on this specific map from the Mustangs side compared to what it was on Giant Shadow. Yeah, both of the teams will be gaining 1 point out of this specific match, and I think that means that at the moment we have 3 teams tied to the 2nd place. That's the case, yes. So we have at the moment Omniscient, Stormtiger team, and Automatic Mustangs, all of them sitting at 10 points. Although I have to be noting that Omniscient has only played 4 matches, when Stormtiger and Mustangs just finished their 5th match. So that is definitely the Omniscient is able to get some more points into the game after the specific weekend, and I'm not too sure who it will be facing against. Oh, it seems like they might be getting 3 more points, so yeah, I think the current standing of the Division 1 at the North American PC side seems to be that we have Zero Day eSports and Omniscient both tying the 1st place, and Stormtiger team and Automatic Mustang tying the 3rd place. So yeah, there's still 2 weeks to go on the rest of the divisions. So interesting to see how it plays out. I'm not too familiar with the numbers, so I'm quite sure that it's a lot harder for Stormtiger or Mustangs now to actually get a win out of the whole divisions, but it might be possible. I'm not too familiar, but definitely not looking good, I can tell. They would be hoping at least that Zero Day won't be winning all of the rest of the matches. Yeah, I'll be getting back to the teams, and we'll see if we get anyone here to join into a post-game interview. But yeah, we'll see if that will be happening. So I'll be playing some music at least for a few minutes, and I'll be back in a few minutes.
Although it hurts, I know the breeze on my field out. It's time to let it go. 'Cause we don't work, and I'm tired of trying to turn it all around. I'm rising from it all. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one. We started out strong until the end. You gave me something I couldn't live. I guess that I'm the only one. I guess that I'm the only one.
and welcome back to the post-game interviews. And today we have joined Milkshake, or Winnie, from the Automatic Mustangs side to the interview. Welcome.
Thank you, Chaos.
So, first of all, I would like to ask your thoughts about the match that we just saw.
I'm sorry, ask my what?
Just the general thoughts about the match that we just saw. How did it feel like to play through it?
Yes. So I guess the first one, from our perspective, was a little bit shakier. I, playing as the tank, definitely could not get a good foothold. Their tanker definitely knew what they were doing, knew when to pull out and repair, and they had some good coordination between their AT assault and their tanker. I got taken out a number of times, and I think that threw us off. Whereas on Sinai, I think there was a little bit more space for me to maneuver. And I didn't get duoed by them quite as much, although they did present quite a problem most of the time. That was just from my perspective as the tanker. But definitely a challenging team to play against for sure.
Yeah, that definitely seemed a match that wasn't really a clear winner in any of the sections here. The Giant Shadow definitely was where your team didn't perform the best, so to say, at least on this map, or match as a whole. So, how would you see it? Is Sinai Desert just a stronger map for yourself, or did you manage to find some more motivation into it, or a new strategy to it? So, what happened between the maps?
I think it's a bit of both. I think Sinai is somewhat of a strong point for us during our scrims. We have kind of a better idea of where to go and where not to go. Giants is a little bit shakier in that regard as far as positioning. And I think also what helped was that after that first round, we kind of reformulated our strategy and decided what I should be doing and whatever else should be doing instead on Sinai, regardless of map, just like the structure of our movement and when to push and when to play it safe.
Indeed. So, I personally, at least my point of view, it definitely seemed like on Giant Shadow, when you Mustangs managed to get the flag captured for themselves, it wasn't really too long until it was again taken away by Stormtigers. So, at least based on what we saw here tonight, it seems like defense is something that Mustangs might be needing to improve on, at least on Giant Shadow. But then again, on the Sinai Desert, the flags completely changed around. So, yeah, definitely from our point of view, it seems like you definitely know how to push to the flag on Sinai, though.
Yeah, I would agree with you there. I think among ourselves, we've kind of concluded that our defense, after we've taken a point, is a little bit shaky, particularly on Giants. But Sinai, we managed to, everyone seemed to fit into a certain place, and we figured it out. Somewhat of a surprise to me, but it turned out much better than I expected, especially after what had happened on Giants. So it seems like the rest of the team figured out what they needed to do and moved accordingly. I myself played a little bit safer. Just general improvement from the first game to the next one, I think, helped us a lot. Instead of getting frustrated, everyone decided that they were going to change.
Indeed. So, at the start of the Sinai map and on the first sector, I think you went down quite fast on the first sector, and so...
Yes, I did. I got pulled a fast one on by their tank on the outskirts, and their AT assault was again very close by. Again, their coordination is pretty good on that regard, so I got hit by both of them at about the same time.
Yeah, that definitely seemed interesting play from both of the tankers on that specific sector when neither of the vehicle operators went for the, so to say, overwatch of the flag, and that is something we don't see often here, so interesting to see both of the tanks going on the other side, so to say. And but then it's kind of worked out for you by getting that tank out of the place at the start of the sector, since that gave you enough time to get it back to the actual sector still, and when you got back to the sector, then you basically just held the flag all the way through and basically kept the train going on from there on out.
Yeah, I would agree with you. It does seem like sometimes there is, I mean, from my limited perspective as a tanker, there are sessions where you can be out in the outskirts on Sinai on that first point and get some decent hits in and put a lot of pressure on them. I myself was just out for blood when I saw their tank spotted, but that ended up getting me killed. But the rest of it seemed to play out pretty fine. I defaulted to safer option of staying up on that ridge above the point, and that did seem to work out pretty well for the rest of the game.
Indeed. So, next weekend, I think you'll be facing against E5, if I'm not completely mistaken here. So, any thoughts on how you'll be preparing for that specific match?
Preparation is probably going to be more of the same, just getting in as much practice as we can, working on our aim, focusing on our positioning. Obviously, it seems like we've got some stuff to work on in Giant's Shadow, as we've seen already. But we'll just do the best we can with the time we've got.
Yeah, aim is definitely something that we constantly see from all of the teams that they could definitely be working on. So there's always those situations where we see a bit of a potato going on. But that just happens for everyone every now and then. Yeah,
that's true.
At the end of the interview, I would like to give the free to say whatever you might want to be saying. Say hi to your mom or stuff like that, so go ahead.
I would like to conclude by giving a shout out to Nept. Nept is bad. Thank you for the help from Omni. And then I think that's about it. Good job, team, and GG to Stormtigers. They were quite a considerable challenge. Even against that ping they had, they still played very well.
Indeed. So yeah, I think we might be ending the stream here. So GG's for both of the teams from my part, of course, and thanks for joining into the interview. And thanks for all the viewers joining into today's stream, and this is pretty much all the streams there was for this specific weekend. And yeah, we'll be back next weekend again on the second last weekend of Divisions, and we'll definitely need to be looking into which of the specific matches might still have a play on the outcome of the Divisions, but there is definitely going to be some tough matches going on, so stay tuned for that and catch you next weekend.